What up, y'all? So this is brutally honest advice to my younger and less confident self, and I think it'll serve you. All right, so number one comes from Alex Hormozi. I learned this from him. He says, don't build confidence, build evidence. What's the difference? Basically what he says is that confidence without evidence means delusion. So basically you're just posturing as somebody that you're not, trying to make yourself feel confident, but you don't really have any evidence to prove that you're that guy. You know what I'm saying? Basically trying to act like you're him when you ain't really him. So instead he says to build evidence, which is proven methods of success, and you going out and trying something new and getting better at it. Like, that is evidence. Instead of trying to build fake confidence, you're gathering evidence, and that's obviously going to give you confidence in turn. So in essence, instead of trying to fake it, go out and actually do things, gather evidence, and prove to yourself that you are that guy, so you don't have to prove it to anybody else. Next is stop comparing your 1 year to someone else's 10 years. Obviously they've been doing it for a long time. They've been doing it for 10 plus years. They're going to be good at whatever it is that they're doing, which is why you look up to them and why you respect them in the first place. But that doesn't mean you should be comparing your first year to their 10th year. They're going to be better than you. Obviously, they got more sets and reps. They have more time in this game. Give yourself some grace, my dude. Instead, you should be comparing your week number 1 to your week number 52. Throughout the year, did you get better from when you first started? Probably. So compare yourself to your past self, maybe like, you know, last month, last year, whatever, instead of comparing yourself to someone who's been doing the freaking thing for 10 years longer than you have. Make sense? Number 3, my dude, learn a martial art. You knew it was coming. You knew I always bring that up. I don't care if it's boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, Taekwondo, Krav Maga, not Krav Maga. I'm just playing. For anybody who's doing Krav Maga, my bad, bro. I did a class one time and I just wasn't a fan, just, you know, ending my combination with kicking people in the nuts. But that's just me. The point is though, and this is how martial arts is gonna help you become more confident, is that martial arts toughens you up. And it also teaches you that getting hit in the face is not gonna kill you. It's gonna force you to discover how to problem solve better, because if someone has you on the ropes and you gotta figure out how to angle out and get out of that situation, or if you're rolling on the mats and somebody's about to get you in a submission, you need to be able to think fast of how to get yourself out of that situation. And an added bonus is that you'll discover how resilient you are when you learn a martial art. And obviously that gives you confidence, brother. Number 4, try new things and learn new skills so that you're actually an interesting person to talk to and that you're well-versed in multiple areas. Like, think about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, freaking amazing striker as well. This fool can kick through a freaking brick wall. But then also UFC commentator, also did Fear Factor before. He's also a stand-up comedian. He also is a hunter, so he knows, you know, he's very well versed when it comes to hunting. Also talks about doing drugs from time to time. Like, he's good at everything. So the point is to try new things, not to just be really good at one thing, but you should be decent and well versed in other areas as well. You might be saying, Lheighton, well, the argument is, okay, well, should I be a master at one thing, or should I be a jack of all trades and be decent at a couple different things? Well, I'm not saying you have to be a black belt level at everything that you do. You can be a black belt at one thing that you do, but then also be well versed, at least be decent in some other things. So that way you have another connection point with other people in all different areas. And that gives you confidence because you can connect with anybody about pretty much any topic, and you can find ways to bring you guys together. And obviously that makes you more exciting, more attractive, and in turn for yourself, that makes you more confident. Now the last thing, and arguably one of the most important things as far as building confidence, is take freaking action, bro. Keep the promises that you make to yourself every single day, bro. If you say you're gonna wake up at a certain time, freaking wake up. Like, you literally are starting your morning off on a bad note because your alarm went off at 5:30 in the morning. You said you're gonna go to the gym. You hit the snooze button instead of getting up and freaking getting after it. Or you said, hey, I was gonna make sure that I eat really clean today. No cheating. And then at 12 p.m., you start getting a little groggy, you're getting tired, you're craving sugar, and you go get a freaking Twinkie out of your cabinet. Like, bro, keep the promises that you make to yourself. That is how you build confidence. And that's confidence from within. I mentioned a couple things where you might get confidence from external places, but this is confidence 100% internal from you directly, bro. You're gonna build confidence, and people don't even know you're doing it. You're making promises to yourself, you're keeping them, and that builds confidence from within. Literally how you build unbreakable, unshakable, and undebatable confidence. I'm making up words now. So yeah, man, this is just some tips on how I've built confidence myself. I hope this served you well, man. Let me know if you want me to make some videos about how to get into martial arts. Maybe like a video on how you can start boxing in your own home or whatever it is. Let me know in the comments, man, if you like this video or what else you want me to talk about. I'll talk to you guys soon.